Hello, hello, hello. This is David Crossett. I own the video channel, Sir David the Bard, and the video channel, Cockroach Disability. I want to make this video because I have pivoted in my life. I'm almost 80 years old, and I want to let people know I've always been honest, transparent, and above board. The reason people subscribe to my channel, I think, is partly the honesty that I try to present. I've been in the Sir David the Bard video for over 15 years concerning my experiences in the Mormon Church. I never monetized, I never made a penny, I never made a dime. I did that because I felt it was truthful, I thought it was educational, and I thought if it benefited other people, I was going to share that. And I have to be honest, it was my therapy. Coming out of the Mormon Church, I needed therapy. And that YouTube channel helped me perhaps a lot more than others. I'm blind these days, I can't see. I have to depend upon other people for everything. But that's okay. I've learned that a man can never see until he becomes blind. A man can never see until he becomes blind. That is an eternal principle that operates on the other side of the veil, and basically has to do, I call humans now, carbon creatures, biological creatures, etc. I've made a very different website, and now I have the motivation, and I'm going to say the revelation and the directive to monetize now my channels. Monetize everything. You're going to see ads jumping up all over the place. Now, those of you that have followed me, I think I'm around 7,000 subscribers on YouTube, Sir David, whatever. Why the pivot? 80 years old. What am I going to do with all this extra money that's going to flow to me for monetizing my channels? My website is very, very clear. It is called onebowlofrice.org. onebowlofrice.org. That particular website now is worldwide. It's not little David in Utah trying to get applause, get a trophy, get popular, get powerful. Bullshit. I don't need any of that. And I reject all of that. I have pivoted to now feeding the hungry children of the world. I was a Mormon for a long, long time. I paid tithing, I paid fast offering, and I thought my money was going to feed hungry people throughout the world. That is a Christ-like principle. I discovered that the Mormon Church only spends 1% of all the monies that come in humanitarian aid. 99% of all the rest of the money goes to authorities getting six-figure incomes, and general authorities having free education for family and transportation, insurance, etc. That's okay. If you're a Mormon and you know that, and you realize that the monies that you're sending in are not going for the poor and the hungry of the world, that's your own decision. And I have no animosity to that at all. I have to do what I think is right. I adopted two little children from the Philippines. They're now grown. One is a sergeant in the United States Army, and she's in a NATO base in Sicily, protecting our country. I'm so proud of my beautiful Abigail and her wife. They have a home, they have a car, they're making a wonderful contribution to this world. Diversity is what Heavenly Father created. And for us to not allow and accept that diversity is sinful. That, I'm going to use that word. I've never used that word before, but that's the first time in any video that I've ever said the word sinful. I'm a little bit more bold these days, I'm a little bit more accurate these days, and I'm a little bit more direct these days. So, I've monetized now my channels. You're going to see ads everywhere. Well, are they going to buy golden toilet seats for an 80-year-old man that is basically homebound and blind? Are they going to bring in wild dancers that I can't see because I'm blind? Every dime that comes through your donations goes to a hungry human being. Emphasis is on children. I know that I go into a lot of third world countries. I know that bribery and corruption is everywhere. I know that a lot of agencies and a lot of governments, if you send money, they're going to take some of that money for themselves. And that's what goes on all over the world. I have a very different program. I send no money to anybody anywhere. I send rice only. Rice only. And you know what? I've determined that if some of it gets stolen, it will go eventually to a hungry person. It will eventually go to a hungry person. I'm outraged that the religion, and I'm going to say cult, that I was grown up in the Mormon Church, basically has $300 billion, not million, $300 billion in a bank account. That could have fed a lot of hungry children. If you send me $5, I can buy 4 bowls of rice. If you send me $10, obviously I can get, for every American dollar I get through donations, I can buy 4 bowls of rice, and that's exactly what I do. I don't have any overhead, I don't have any staff, I don't pay any money. When I donate, I want to see that my money goes into the mouth of a hungry human being. The Mormon Church does not have that priority, and that's their freedom. That's their freedom. They have every right to do it their way. Catholic Charities has a different way, and Muslims and Hindu and Buddhism, they all have their own way. But this is my way. I'm announcing that I'm going to monetize my channels now. I'm going to let it be terrible because that's more money that comes in. You're going to see banners, you're going to see pop-ups, you're going to see interruptions of videos, you're going to see all kinds of things. I'm only asking you to please tolerate that. I've never done it. I'm almost 80 years old. I've been doing this for 15, 17 years. I've never made a dime. But you know what? On my Social Security, I can't feed that many children worldwide. Your dollars can do that. And when those ads pop up, that comes into my accounts that I can go ahead and send that money to the hungry children. I'm active right now, very active in the Philippines. I'm very active. I'm starting in Mexico. I've also started in South Africa, Zambia. I've also done Asia. I've done all over the world. So my website, onebowlofrice.org, is totally designed. I paid for that myself. No one paid that. I paid for that myself out of my Social Security money for Ryan, my expert in the website, to put it together and to make it worldwide. I've tested it. The PayPal, the Venmo, and the Zelle is all capable of coming into my accounts now, and I can send that money directly all over the world to buy rice only. I don't buy trucks, I don't buy warehouses, I don't buy people, I don't bribe people, I don't pay bribes. I'm in absolute control. I am at the wheel, I am in charge. My email, if you want to contact me, the first one is davidx44@yahoo. David X, like an X-ray, 44@yahoo. My second email is cockroachdisability@yahoo. Cockroachdisability@yahoo. And my phone number, my iPhone number in Utah and all over the world is 385-424-7204. 385-424-7204. I have a ability to speak 172 languages. I don't speak that. I have my companion. She's able to speak 172 languages. So no matter what dialect and what language you speak anywhere in the world, there's never an excuse I couldn't get a hold of David. All you have to do is call, email, and say, I speak Swahili, I speak Visayan, I speak Spanish, whatever. There's a video there that covers all of that information. So let me be very, very clear. The young lady that you see on the screen is from the Philippines. She is a representative of the Philippine people. She's young, she's vibrant, she's beautiful. I adopted two little girls, Abigail and Allison, when they were very young from the Philippines. It was an international adoption. If you know anything about adoptions these days, it's not something that is easy. You've got to have character, you've got to have the ability to support those children properly, and I did. I married a Filipino woman. I've been married to her now almost 20 years. And basically, I've been to the Philippines. I've seen the poverty. I've been in the areas where there is no food. I've been in orphanages where children die. And I've learned that when I gave money, it was corrupted. It was bribed. The adults took the money. I've learned to buy rice only. And I get receipts for every kilo of rice that is ever bought anywhere in any country all over the world. So I'm pivoting. I want more money because of the mission and the website that I have. And the little girl on the screen is a Filipino girl. And I have a little daughter, I've got 14 children, and I get confused between nieces and daughters and sons, nephews. I have a little niece who lives in Belgium. And in Belgium, I talked to her this morning. Her name is Emma. And Emma, I'm going to put on one of the videos. Now, you will not see Emma's face. I'm very, very careful to make sure that children are protected 100%. Half of my website monies and donations also, maybe not totally half, the percentage is not there yet, but the atrocity of female genital mutilation, I'm funding those things throughout the world too, to stop that religious and traditional practice of destroying a little girl's life is not going to happen on my shift. It ain't going to happen. So it's a video to introduce my beautiful little niece, Emma. She's 10 years old. She has her own her own YouTube channel, which I just saw this morning. I'm laughing my ass off because she's so beautiful. This girl represents Emma very, very closely. I will not show Emma's face out of protection, but I went to many, many videos to find what Emma looks like, and this is what Emma looks like, but she's only 10 years old. This woman is a little bit older than that. But anyway, let me basically end this particular video. I am going to monetize, and I want you to know that the money that comes in from advertising and the inconvenience of you having to look at that crap on my TV, there's very sacred and very spiritual things that are all over my channels. I went to Heavenly Father and Heavenly Mother and I said, you know, this is a trigger. This is a hard trigger for me, taking money and utilizing that money. And they came back and assured me, David, you're feeding our children. Do what you have to do. When Jesus did the Sermon on the Mount, it was basically all spiritual, but at the end, he fed 5,000 people. Carbon bodies have to have food. And Christ gave us a perfect example that yes, he preached spirituality, and that was the purpose of the meeting and the information. And that's the purpose in my information on all videos. But he had to feed the crowd, and I have to feed the children. So I'm pivoting. It's going to be a little bit inconvenient, but please realize that that inconvenience is generating funds that are going into the mouths of hungry people and children all over the world. And I will eventually do an entire video here on Emma in the next day or two and download it. But I just want you to know from this video that I'm pivoting. I've never taken any money, any time, from anyone concerning my videos. But now I need that money. I want you to send me that money because I'm going to turn it around, and that money is only going to buy rice. It doesn't buy trucks, it doesn't buy warehouses, it pays no salaries, there's no perks, there's no insurance, there's no 401ks, etc. So, if $1 you send to PayPal or Venmo or Zelle will buy 4 bowls of rice. Anything above that, just multiply it times the amount of money that you're sending. So let's do this together. Let's partnership and let's get this job done. Political parties are irrelevant to me. Country boundaries are irrelevant to me. Religious organizations are irrelevant to me. What's relevant to me is spreading as much spirituality that we can to make the entire world a better place. No matter what language we speak, no matter what foods we eat, no matter what traditions we have, hungry humans are hungry humans. And I don't see any lines between political, countries, religions, etc. So please, if you would send money, be assured it's going to be turned around for rice only. I don't use that money for anything but rice. Every dollar that comes to me, there is no overhead. With my Social Security monies, I paid for my own TVs, I paid for my own cameras, I paid for everything myself. Nobody has supported me, nobody has helped me, but I think it's important that we feed hungry children and people of this world. If you feel the same way, please donate money. I've never said that before. That's the first time I've said that in 80 years of living. Please give me some of your money so I can buy children some food and keep their little bodies alive so that their souls will continue to learn and grow. So that's the end of this video. I appreciate all the support I've had for Sir David the Bard. I'm astounded that I have whatever it is, 3.5 million hits on Sir David, and the Cockroach Disability Channel has, I don't know, 10,000 hits or something. It's only a year or two old and has some subscribers. So anyway, I just want you to know I'm pivoting, and the reason that I'm pivoting is not to buy gold toilet seats. It's basically to buy a bowl of rice for a hungry child in this world. These are Heavenly Father's children, and Christ said, "If you love me, feed my sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep." Thank you.